Hey y'all, come with me to get a back tattoo. So my tattoo guy was in town, so of course I made an appointment, and I've been wanting to get the 7 chakras down my spine literally ever since I started to get into meditation and spirituality and the chakras and Buddhism. So it's been a long time coming, and I finally just made the appointment. He told me when he was going to be here, so I said, let's do it. We did 2 different sizes, a smaller size and a bigger size. Of course, I went with the bigger size. Just felt like the bigger size really just fit my body really nice. I have really nice curves and like a nice hourglass figure, and I felt like the smaller one just looked kind of weird on my back. This is just like past me. I do wish I would have done the tramp stamp a little bit lower, but I never really wear low-rise clothing, so I did it in a placement that you'd still be able to see it in some of the clothing that I wear, since I never do low rise. But now I wish I would have done it a little bit closer to my booty crack, but that's okay. It still fit really nice, and I think it doesn't look too crowded. I also eventually will probably have most of my body tattooed, so all of my tattoos are kind of gonna touch each other and flow into one like big piece. So that's why I just went with the bigger one. And again, I just like the bigger one better. I'm a bigger go home kind of girl. I did no numbing, and I literally did one like 5-minute break so I could use the bathroom and eat some snacks. Otherwise, I was in the chair for like 6.5 hours, and honestly it was fine up until the coloring portion, like the color shading and the line work with the black was nothing. But once the color, at this point too, it was already like 4 hours in the chair, and I was just tired and my back was hurting and it was just on fire, Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Is this my most painful? No, but it wasn't really enjoyable. It was one of my longest, I think maybe my longest. But there it is without the color, and then there is all the color that we added. He was also live streaming it, so I do have a couple clips of the live. In here, my guy is Timmy Tattoos, but he just moved to Washington State, so if you're in Washington State, go check him out. I'll have the tattoo shop that he's at in Washington and then in Wisconsin in the video. Tim did almost all of my tattoos except for like 4 of them, but he did my whole sleeve besides the Chinese writing. That was by a different dude. But yeah, otherwise Tim has done all my tattoos. And then I have 2 on my ankle that he didn't do. That was from my friend Anna. And then another one that I got done at a convention. His name's Eric. I probably will go back to him for certain stuff too. But Tim is definitely like my main guy. I just like his work. But I also have really found my love for traditional tattooing and colorful tattoos. So I definitely want to incorporate that more into my neck sleeve. And my 2 sleeves are going to be polar opposites, but I think that's the fun of tattoos. You don't have to stick with one style or one type of tattoo design or work. You can kind of change it up a little bit. I was dying at this point, literally shaking. This was 2.5 weeks ago, I think. Time is flying by. My tattoo is fully healed, and I had no issues with the healing. I used Aquaphor, same stuff as always. People say to be careful with the Aquaphor. It can dry out your tattoos, so just keep that in mind. But I've used it for the last 5 years, and I've had no issues. Thanks for watching.